Pacific Northwest, there is a special and hateful place these two schools have for each other in their hearts. From Jake Browning's point or Kenny Wheaton running back to score, this game has had plenty of moments, and maybe we'll get another classic in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Ducks will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington's offense will have the football first. As their fight song goes, the Huskies made the Ducks bow down to Washington in a blowout the last time these two met.
And they started so fast in that game. They left no question as to who was the more dominant side. So I think for this one, David, Oregon has got to start fast.
And you got to imagine these Oregon players and coaches, just by talking to them, you can feel it. Like, they know what happened last time they matched up. And they were embarrassed, and they want to own this rivalry. They think they're the better program, and they're looking to make a statement today.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Delay of game. So frustrating to see an lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Back to throw, it's Garrett. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Working on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll toss it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. To the end zone, and is picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. They'll go to the ground. Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Rides to the back. Breaks into the open. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. And the third down pass is incomplete. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're testing the right side here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point.
He wants to take the top off. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Garrett. Hauls it in. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Finding open areas. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The quick out. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other. A lot of animosity. The coaches don't like each other. The players don't like each other. This is going to be a great ball game.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Garrett. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? He's got it and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to throw again. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The run from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle, it's Grove. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's all bottled up, and now The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was... He's taking the shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Garrett. He'll take the deep shot. Give him 6. Touchdown, Husky!
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Caught behind the line. It's Duarte. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Ducks will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to go up top. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down to this offense to set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Garrett. Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
On the run, it's Duarte. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. It's Connor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here now.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Got a man. It's Grove. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the air, it's Garrett. Punts it out of the air. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. There he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Can't. On, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game. Impressive, to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some... On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And it'll... back, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Quick spin on the run.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Goodman. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running behind that left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Burton. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. Got room to work. Turning it on. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now the pitch. Shows him the stiff arm. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Find some fresh air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
And the Huskies really need to keep this drive. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Washington. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. SMU rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the left side. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gore. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. DB's locked up tight on the receiver. It is steeped in animosity and laced